Lights, action, camera, hella girl. What do you think? What do you think? Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. It is right now, it is 5:25 and the sun is going down. I'm like, I gotta get out here and make a quick video before the sun is completely down. So I gotta tell you what happened today. This is bizarre too, and I'll tell you about that in a moment. So a lot of times what I do, well anyway, the chickens are doing good. I'll tell you because today's not an egg count day. I actually got 4 eggs today, and yes, the white hen laid. So that was a good day. I was very surprised with the extra, because usually it's right around 3. This time of year, like I said, I'm real happy out of 6 hens to get 3 eggs. Occasionally I'll get that 4th one. But so today, very bizarre. Okay, I'll tell you what happened here. So this morning, the sun was out this morning, and I had to leave for a while. And so when I left, it had become overcast. The batteries were at 55%. I'm like, all right, so what I do is I'll run, so when I have to run to charge the batteries, I have to disconnect from the camper. Okay, so I disconnect from the camper, turn the generator on, get the batteries charging, and the batteries will start charging. And I'll show you actually right now. So the batteries will be charging, right? And so it's better when I'm gone, because, so if you look there, it says charging 81% right at the moment, okay? All right, so because I'm disconnected, the generator's running. So I left. I'm like, okay, usually the generator will run 3 hours. It's not a huge gas tank, but it'll run 3 hours, and it'll give me a nice charge on the batteries. So when I just rolled into the driveway here, I hear the generator going. But it's like that starting to log out type of sound, where it's like, which means, oh, it's almost out of gas, right? I go, I can't believe that generator's still running, because I've been gone about 5 hours. I'm like, I can't believe that generator's still running, because it shouldn't have been, right? So I run over and I grab the gas tank. I start filling it up, and very quickly the gas is overflowing. I'm like, what? This doesn't make any sense. And I went, oh, wait a minute. I know what happened. So I went into the battery room, and sure enough, the system had disconnected. And I think what happened, I can't be sure what happened, but I think what happened is because when that sun came back out, the solar panels were charging the system. It kicked the generator offline because it was getting enough power coming in from the solar panels, and it kicked the generator off, which would turn the generator into standby, which means it runs really slow, but it doesn't have a load on it and all that type of stuff. So you're not burning as much gas and everything like that. So I was like, oh my God, so I went in. So when I went in and looked, the batteries were at 78%. So I literally just clicked it over, turned it back on, topped off the gas, turned it back on, and now it's already 81%. So very, very bizarre, very unexpected, to be honest with you. I was not expecting that at all. With your system, you're always going to learn something new. I didn't anticipate that the sun was going to come back out, because when I left, like right now, it's not bad. If you're looking at the sky, it's pretty clear. But when I left, we were so overcast and cloudy, I was like, well, no more sun today. I'm going to charge this up now while I'm gone. And like I said, that works out best for me, because I don't have to sit around in the camper with no power in the camper waiting for the batteries to charge up. So I can't be connected to the system when I'm charging the batteries. And the reason why the load is too much on the camper, and it'll disconnect the generator from charging the batteries. I don't know why it works like that. It's just the way that the system is designed. And look at her, she's just having a good old time jumping around. So that is that's why that does that. So when I have to charge the batteries, I have to disconnect from the whole system. So the camper is like no power other than the batteries that the camper has itself. And so, which is going to give you a couple of hours, but I don't really, a lot of times, I'll be honest with you, what I do, if I'm going to charge up the batteries, I will fire up the generator, switch it over, turn the power off in the camper, and I'll climb into bed and I will take a couple hour nap. And usually that works out really well, because then I'm warm, no issues, right? So that's part of that game. So now you learn something new. It's part of that, what we have to deal with here. You know, obviously this time of year, you know, the days are starting slowly to get longer. It's going to take a while before we actually see any kind of significant difference, you know, with the daylight and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's you know, that's something with the system that I had not seen before, and you know, was able to figure it out pretty quickly. But that's what I think happened. I think when that sun came back out, it was pulling in enough power with the solar panels, because obviously the batteries were up to 78%. So they did get a charge from the sun, and I think they kicked the generator offline, and that's why the generator went into that slow standby, and that's why there was so much gas still in there, and it was still running 5 hours later. And like I said, since I have come back, it went from 78 when we just looked at it, which is literally 5-6 minutes, it's up to 81%. Once you get to a certain point, it charges up really quickly. If the batteries are really low, and when I say really low, you know, either 5% or less, it takes a while to get a good charge on the battery. It's all part of that process, and it's what we got to deal with, but not a bad thing. So today, I'll show you this as well. While I was out, the way that I do this, I'll pick up 5 pallets at a time, and then I get these little half pallets over here as well. I'll kick it from the side so you can see those. But the reason that I only go 5 high, because if this slides forward, it's going to hit here. It's not going to hit into the window. If I had another one on top and it slid, it could hit the window. We don't want it to hit the window. That's a bad thing. So we stick with 5 pallets. I got them bungeed in, and that's how I do that. But I'm not driving like a maniac with them in there anyway. But so that'll go on. I'll start a new pile over here. And you know, so we get, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is 11 high. That one's 10 high. That one's 10. So 41 pallets. I got 5 more, which is going to be 46. Plus the half pallets, I have 4. Plus, no, I'm sorry, I have 5 half pallets. Plus 3 more, so I'm up to 8 half pallets. And they're good too. I mean, these things are sturdy. So, you know, it all can be used. It all can be used. So, I got a bunch of trash here. That one I just brought home. That one from Wendy's. But these other ones, I gotta get them out of here. They've been sitting here. So, they gotta go. Gotta get burned up. So, anyway, guys, that's what I got for right now. I am gonna jump off of here for right now. I gotta get this video up for you guys, which will take a little while. So hopefully it all goes up on time. We shall see. Time will tell. But anyway, please be safe, everybody. I hope everybody's had a great day. I hope you're able to continue to prep, take care of your business. Remember, folks, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we're going to be in much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is you. All right? Have a great day, everybody, and I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.